Well, the Sydney Swans Football Club is at the forefront of embracing equality across the aspects of the business, from recruitment to fan experiences.
The Swans are proud to be making a difference in the community, ensuring everyone is welcome at the football, and they were the first professional sporting club to have a float in the Mardi Gras back in 2018. Timmy?
Joining us now is Arna Hunt, the Sydney Swans Manager for Fan Growth. Arna, it's been a busy couple of weeks. I saw the Swans float on the weekend. Looked fantastic.
Yes, it was. It's been such a massive couple of weeks for us in the community, especially last weekend. Obviously, participating in our third Mardi Gras, it was such an amazing and humbling experience for us to be a part of that incredible parade once again. And we're incredibly thankful to the organisers at the Sydney Gay and Lesbian Mardi Gras Committee for allowing us to be a part of that once more.
Why is it so important for the Swans to be leading the way with this and to be so involved in the community as well?
I think for a long time we've considered ourselves leaders in celebrating diversity. Our participation in Mardi Gras, our symbolism in wearing rainbow on our guernsey on the weekend during the March Series game, hosting Pride Games with St Kilda, is just all part of making sure that we're genuine in our attempts to make sure that our community knows that we're there for them. They are safe and they are welcome at the football, and that's just our really public way of declaring our support for them.
So, Arna, it was quite a significant float as well. Who was there?
So this year we were really lucky to have 80 participants march with us, which is the most we've had in all 3 years that we've done Mardi Gras. So we had representatives from QBE, which is one of our premier partners. We had members of our staff participate, and of course members of our Rainbow Swans, which are our official supporter group of the LGBTIQ community.
And as you said, you see that rainbow strip on the players, and the Swans clubhouse just really embraces this. What's the feeling like? What's the mood amongst the staff from everyone all the way through to the players?
It's incredibly humbling to see the amount of support that we've got in this club, from the board to the players to the coaches to the staff. It really is something that resonates throughout the entire club, and that's really evident, especially when it comes to our players. We've got our 4 allies who are supporters of our endeavours in this space, in Lance Franklin, Isaac Heaney, Will Hayward and Colin O'Riordan. So they've put their hands up to really make sure that our Rainbow Swans and our LGBTIQ community really feel supported.
And it's really symptomatic of the larger Bloods culture, isn't it? Because I think when people look at sporting organisations, they look at the Swans and they say, wow. And that has often been like internally looked at as how the older players bring the young players through. But it's now really broadening out, isn't it? And it's part of this great culture.
It is. And it's really just part of making sure that we're using our platform for good. We've got such a significant voice in the Sydney market, and that's something that we take quite seriously, that responsibility. So when we choose to support something, we want to make sure that it's felt all the way through the club and all the way through the community, and our support of the LGBTIQ community is no different to that.
Would you like to see other sporting codes and other clubs join you out there every year?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, there was plenty of sporting clubs marching with us this year. I know rugby had a float. I've already had some conversations with other sporting clubs who are trying to get my advice and opinions on how best to go about it. So I hope next year we can be joined by every single code, and everyone can show their support for this amazing community.
Now, you mentioned your supporter base. The Swan supporter base is really dynamic, and it crosses, as you mentioned, so many demographics. What kind of events do you guys have? I know you've got your fan day on the way, and everyone loves to get close and personal to the players, the stars.
Yeah. So yes, you mentioned Fan Day. So we've got Fan Day coming up this Saturday at the Hordern Pavilion. It's open to everyone, members and fans. It's really a great opportunity for everyone to meet their favourite players. They'll be there throughout the whole day. We'll have plenty of meet and greet opportunities, giveaways, and all of our amazing partners will be activating as well. And you mentioned all the other events that we do in the community, I think. So next weekend we'll be at Spot Festival in Randwick, which I think will be something like our 19th or 20th community event since the season wrapped up last year. And we're really looking forward to getting out into Randwick and meeting all of our members and fans out there, and that countdown really getting close to round one.
And of course, I love this. The Swans, and I went out last Business of Sport and did a story with the club. The boys go out to so many of the smaller football clubs, and even rain, hail or shine. We were there when it was pouring rain one night, and the kids just love it, to get up close to their favourite players, to kick the footy. And I think the players get a lot from it too, don't they?
They really do. They really, really do. And I mean, you touched on going out to junior clubs, and our community outreach is often, it's bigger than just heading out to the local clubs. So recently, you know, the team sort of went to the South Coast for our annual community camp. That was an initiative from them. So obviously every year we do a community camp. But this year they came to us and they said that we want to go to the South Coast and we want to help where we can. So 40 guys went across 6 different locations over 2 days and really put themselves to work. And as you would have seen at the junior club that they went to, they were kicking footies and they were smiling and taking photos with kids. But this one was a little bit different, and much to the dismay of our strength and conditioning team, they were lifting logs and clearing debris and really putting their body to work for the community, and it was really, really great to see.
Arna, congratulations to you, the whole team. You really do work with an organisation with a great heart, and it's great to see, to be honest, without overusing the word great. Also, thanks to the Sydney Cricket and Sports Ground Trust. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you very much for having me.